I'm not lost in it, but it just is frustrating. But I will finish it. I should have grabbed a piece of paper. I still have my paper towel that I'll write my map on for my maze, because there is a procedurally generated maze in this game. So I was trying to follow like a guide in on YouTube once for this maze, and I was like, I'm following the walkthrough, but it's not working. And then I figured out like, oh hey, you actually have to, it's like a procedurally generated, so you have to figure it out yourself. I'm having a good day. Today's actually my mom's birthday, so I made her some, she likes like Alfredo, like pasta. So I made her like a weird, it's a blackened chicken Alfredo, but she, we had some cabbage left over because yesterday I made like Thai red curry. So I did that and it was good. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. So, oh yeah, we've been away for 17 hours. It keeps track of how like long you leave him for. So we left him for 17 hours and 34 minutes total. Yeah. I'll tell her a stranger at the internet. No, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. We're going to like a early dinner tomorrow too. I decided to toss a coin on this one. Heads. Wait, what were we talking about last? Let's see. So don't drink the water. They asked, okay, there was a broken looking compass. So it started working again and pointed northwest. I don't remember what my options were, but I told him to follow the compass because this person's obviously playing tricks, and not to drink the water because I don't know if it was bottled water. Like maybe it was like bottled water. You could drink it, but I would, you know, squeeze it, make sure there's not like a needle hole in the side. Something weird. If it's sealed, but not sure. So he didn't say, he didn't describe it. So no water and keep going. You should know that juggling multiple bosses is the main road to burnout. Many bosses. I wonder if that's like, let's see, you have to say on it. However, keeping me here as well, I'm left defining priorities inside of a strict deadline that is literally my death due date. How long was the cat's thing? I think it was 30 hours. Who cares? Who's going? Keep going, Quinn, and shut up. I followed the needle and reached some sort of corridor with 2 square entrances on the wall. Okay, so he followed the compass and there's 2 choices. So they're totally black and he has to go inside. So heads for the one on the right, tails for the one on the left. I decided to toss a coin. Heads, so choose the one on the right. Should I flip a coin? I'll roll a die. Okay. We'll do odds and evens. Odds will be heads. Because I don't want to... Coins are so messy. So it was a 1. So he is heads to the right. Hopefully he doesn't die. This would be random. Oh, I just did a D6. Look what the cat dragged in. Oh, it's a cat. The cat. Yeah, I have the D20 in there, but then there's too many numbers to think evens or odds. I woke up from a nap right before I got on. Let's see. Are you staying for long or just a quick stop by to say hello, goodbye? We're finishing this, Quinn. How does it feel to decide my fate simply by tossing a coin? Hey, I did a die. I'm sorry it wasn't a D20, you know. I could have told you. I mean, a 1. Yeah, I would like to play D&D. I have to find a group, honestly. Even like DMing would be cool too, but obviously I don't have anything prepared for that. It's just more like I like D&D. I have a bunch of D&D stuff. Like I went kind of like overboard and bought a bunch of figures, not like figures for characters. It's like sets. So like I have like a bar, like a, you know, when you go into what is it called? You know, like the pubs, except there's like a better word in D&D for it, but you know what I'm talking about. So I have like sets where it's like, okay, here's like a camp of, yes, the tavern, thank you. So there, I have like a tavern, I have like campsites with like the little tents and stuff like that, little marketplace stalls and stuff. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with these? Okay, who is that? There's a girl. Are you gonna tell us about this? Okay, let's see. Life is but a gamble. Let's flip chart. Okay, let's see. It's a weird room. House has more rooms than Buckingham Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up, come closer. You won't believe your eyes. Welcome to the most wonderful show on earth, the amazing house of mirrors. I kid you not. Sad face. They reflect the truth. The need humans have to conciliate. Ooh, I've never heard somebody use conciliate without like reconcile. So not reconcile, but just concile. So conciliate, self-awareness, and self-deception. To see our amoral secrets have emerged from deep within to find their way into our moral surface. Or perhaps it's just a way of looking for some guarantee of our continuity and existence. I would be, you know, down to do like a virtual group too. I don't mind that because, you know, I haven't had people have sets at tables, you know. We're mostly just, it's like the figures are on the table and we're just moving around. We haven't even used like maps really. It's just more like, eyeball it, you know. The DM tells you how far they are away, you know, it's fine. But yeah, that would be fun. I haven't done a virtual one though. My campaigns have been in person. Let's see, Mr. Belial. He seems super scared, like he just saw a ghost or something. That's not good. If you scare a cat, that's not good. What's wrong, Mr. Crazy Cat? What? Cat got your tongue? What do you call that? Cannibalism? Is this thing on? I would show you myself, but I can't, sorry. Cats are afraid of their own shadows and cucumbers. He's probably just frightened. You know, the cucumber thing is kind of sad. Like, because I think it's like thinking similar to like it's a snake. And like imagine you're just eating peacefully and you turn around and there's a snake behind you trying to attack. I'll tell him to be careful. I don't think we have to say that the cat's afraid. Okay, I'm almost better than a stranger. I bet you're right. He's usually very quiet. Maybe he just freaked out with his own reflection. Oh yeah. Do I have to move myself up for this game? Because Citizens of Earth is down. Whoa. Whee. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see. Maybe he's freaked out at his own reflection. That happens to cats, right? And humans too. Oh, bro, did you see Quinn's reflection? That one scene? He looked like It's like this guy with the open mouth in the painting. What's that called? You know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's like his eyes and he's like, oh. I'll leave him here before I enter the labyrinth because I have a feeling I'm going for a hell of a ride, and this time I prefer doing it on my own. Are you sure about entering that labyrinth of mirrors? I have a bad feeling about it. What are you talking about? There's nowhere for him to go. What can you see from where you stand? Yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, have you done like D&D? I would think if you're asking about it, most people don't ask about it unless they play it. Nothing but a bunch of mirrors grouped together like those strange fun houses at the fair. What a sinister vision. Blah, blah, blah. Myself duplicated in infinitude. I'm looking over my shoulder in case Rita Hayworth appears, pointing a gun at me. Yeah, I'm as good as Orson Welles with this mirror thing. The ego just rears its head spontaneously, you know. Do you see a way out, or is it a confusing labyrinth of mirrors? What do you mean, a labyrinth of mirrors? How would you see the way out, bro? No, we're not smashing the mirrors, bro. With what? His fists? You did the same as me but with books. The same as me. Like, you mean, oh, like you bought the books. Yeah, I have I have a lot of the old ones that are like the base sets. Yeah, I'll just ask this, even though it's dumb. I would not ask him this. I would ask him something more thoughtful. Like, can you find your way out from where you're standing? Obviously, someone would not make a house of mirrors and you can just see the way out from the very beginning. It's a maze-like puzzle of mirrors. I can't quite figure out how many. They're all aligned in several rows. I think I'm confused already. That's okay. We'll make it through there. What is this, bro? I want to be your friend, Quinn. I'm still a stranger. We've already had evidence that whoever owns this place has a very twisted sense of style. Yep. From vintage office space to indoor carnival. Have you had a favorite campaign that you've run or been a part of from the book sets? But apparently no money for a proper kitchen. People have their priorities all screwed up. No one knows what is important anymore. Quinn is speaking some truth. People have their priorities all screwed up. No one knows what's important. Just as long as you can feed your massive ego with a room full of mirrors. Go through the house of mirrors, bro. What are you talking about? I want you to go. I keep remembering these lines from an old movie. Mirrors are the doors by which death comes and goes. They really don't want us to go through these mirrors. Look at yourself in a mirror all your life and you'll see death at work. Oh, that's fair. All I see is my reflection. Let's see what we can find in here. Thank you, brother. I'm telling you, brother. Is MK Ultra the person? I don't. I've only played homebrewed. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, this is it. This is the maze. Okay. So I got a marker. Okay, I'm gonna start in the middle. So this is the beginning. Let's see if we can. So I'm gonna put a dot. Okay. I turned right. Okay. So I think north is the way out. So I can't go that way. So I cannot go north. Oh, I should put my... We'll see. So we're starting... This is my dot. This is where we're gonna start, okay? So I'm gonna go south because north is the entrance. Okay, so we're going south, right? Hold on. Yes, we're going south. I was like, is that how this compass works? So we went south once. We can go south again, so we could go down twice. Procedurally generated, so. Okay, is this a mirror or is there one more? I think there's one more. We can go south or south. Okay, we go down 3 times. They're not giving us a choice on the entrance. So south and then east. So south 3 times and then east. So down, 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 and right. Now we're facing east. If we go south, we can go south or west. Wait. So I came from the west, so I don't want to go west. I can either go north or south. Okay, I'm gonna go north for now. And then we can go east. We can only go east. So this is so far where we are in the maze. Oh. On my scuffed directions here. So now we came from the west, so we don't want to go west. We can go east again. Or that's it. Okay, so we have to go east twice. And then we can go north. The compass is a godsend, low-key. Okay, north and then west. So I can go west twice. And either north or just north. Okay. We're gonna get through this, Quinn, brother. Okay. So we can go east, and this should be blocked. So this is how far we've gone. Oops. So we're at the top arrow right next to the entrance. So this is where we've gone. So the reason I know we can't go west is because that would be the beginning. Well, I guess I don't know how wide the steps are here, but so we can go east and then we'll see. East or nothing. Okay. Who makes the homebrew for you guys, Kiri? Do you have like a group that you normally run with, or do you find like a community online? Feel free to link me a community. Let's see, we're going south. This isn't so bad once you know you have to keep track of it, but imagine like you are playing and you just are wandering around without like writing everything down, because that's what I initially did. Because you think, how hard could it be, you know, going through a maze? So I'm just trying not to go backwards, and hopefully it's not the other direction that we had to go, because if it's the other direction, because I had 2 choices. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't have anybody anymore that I have to play with, so I have to find a group. I know there's some shops around the area that might have information on groups, but D&D is also kind of like a commitment too, so I'm like, I'm okay kind of getting into it later. DM makes rule set and we make our homebrew characters. That is really cool. Maybe. I actually am interested in writing like a book, because one time I made a character and I was like making their backstory and it just got way too big, you know? And I was like, oh, maybe I'll include it then in a homebrew campaign. And then I started writing more and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like turning into a very intricate like novel like length. So okay, so far this is where we are. We started at this dot and now we're on the other end where this arrow is. But imagine doing this without writing it down, because don't you think, like, you would think, oh hey, this game probably has a walkthrough, so if I can't figure it out, I'll just look it up, you know, like for the other puzzles. It's not like that, man. You know how long it took me to figure out it was procedurally generated? It's such a painful experience. But it's good. I like that the game developers made it like that. It's cool. So we go south again. Yeah. This one's a little hard, right? Like there's some puzzles that we were like, huh? Yeah, in games when they used to give you the cheat codes and stuff, because they're like, surely you can't make it this far without starting from here next time, you know? Like, to finish the game, you need to use the cheat codes to get back to this level or whatever. Go west. Okay, north or south? I'm gonna guess south, because if I go north, there's not much north to go. So we're at the end of the arrow. Anyways. So I'm gonna go south. Oh my gosh. I almost got Sharpie on my, my whatchamacallit, my onesie. Okay, we go south. Oh, I also have some Asian pears today. So I have like a little bowl here. Boop. It's a little Asian pear. Okay. Oh no. The mic sounds. Ideally, I'll get like a different place to put this mic, because I feel like I bang the mic with the table all the time. Okay. Good, because I was like, if this is a dead end and I have to go all the way back, what a pain. Okay, so I can go east only? South. I don't think I could go north because it's blocked. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make the most educated decisions. So I went south, and then I can go west or west. Yeah, what do you think one of your most favorite games from your childhood is? Could be on a console, could be like a, I mean, if your family played board games or something, I don't know. You have any fond memories of childhood games? Okay. We can go either east or west. I'm gonna go east because I'm hoping that the farther away we get from the start of the map is going to be the exit. But it's random, so how can I go north? Like, my brain is broken. Wait, I just went east. Okay. This is gonna break my map if I go north, but I guess I'll do it. Hello, Cell. How is it going? This is like a little puzzle game that we are trying out. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is like a maze that you have to make your way through. Man, this is breaking my map here. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go back because what just happened does not make sense. Gonna go right twice, then south twice. And then I think I chose to go east instead of west. So I'm gonna go west twice. This feels a little better because on my map, sorry, okay. So we started at this dot up here and then we went through all of this, but then it was making me like loop. Oops, I don't know where my finger is. I don't know which direction to hold this. It was making me see these lines where it's like doubled at this side. Oh my gosh. Left is right, right is left. Okay. Anyways, toward the bottom corner over there, there's some doubling. And I didn't like that. So now we're at the bottom left arrow. So we're facing west. It's really hard to do this on camera. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll work on getting actual play. Is this the way out? Behind us. Yay! That's why I was like, there's no way. The way it was making me go was like overlapping. Yeah, imagine thinking like, oh, I don't need to keep track of like exactly where I'm going. Because most games it's like, oh, I'm sure, you know, and I don't know. Let's see, I was able to go through the maze and ended up in some sort of walk-in closet. That explains the mirrors then. Modesty is now my friend. Yeah, this is a therapist and he got kidnapped by potentially one of his patients. But this is like a fever dream. The rooms and experiences that he's having here are like, what is this? It's like Saw, but weird. Yeah, maybe the house is a maze itself. That's fair. So this guy got kidnapped. His name is Quinn. It shows like, if you look at the bottom like lines, it shows our bond or whatever, but he's like a stranger and for some reason we can talk to him through like, he first was on a computer, but now he has like a handheld. And so he's messaging us and we're trying to help him to escape wherever he got kidnapped to. But like, it's like in every room he can die pretty much, like if you make the wrong decisions. So he like dies and then the game like just brings him back to life, like, and says hey, that was the wrong choice. You killed him. I know I can be a bit cautious at times, but are you sure? Go for the door. Good luck in Narnia. So there's a door at the end of the closet. Why would I ask him if he's sure? I wouldn't. So we're trying to help him, like, just get out of wherever he got kidnapped to. Yeah, and I think he said he was taking a break from being a therapist right now. Yeah, I hope there's a majestic lion waiting for me, not some crazy witch. The trip is darker by the minute. I keep wondering how someone could be capable of setting up such twisted situations with such unclear objectives. I feel like I'm a half scavenger, half snipe hunt for mental patience, but here I go. Yeah, there's just a lot of puzzles, and yeah, he is suffering mentally because it's like, I don't know, he hasn't eaten anything, he hasn't had anything to drink, he doesn't know what's going on. And the game plays in chapters, so now we are in chapter 20, Stragulum. Whoa! Face to face with the rug. There's also a lot of random animals that appeared in the game. Like, we opened the toilet tank and there was a frog in there. So I can help you through my computer so you can help him through yours. It's like Inception. Yeah, that's what Kitty was saying. He's like, hey, like, it's a streamer, like being forced to stream live. Let's see. Lost track of time. Was it real? Was it a dream? I don't know what's real anymore. But stretching out in front of me is some kind of tunnel. You weren't going to mention the rug? The light flickers, so it's impossible to see where it or if it ends. I can see a rope hanging next to the light from where I stand, and that's it. And got the scare of my life. Okay, there we go. Open my eyes. Here's the bear rug. Desire or compulsion to make us believe that everything is okay with keeping it under the rug. One day or another, we all must address the facts head on. Yeah, polar bears are also, like, really crazy. Like, one of the more violent bears. Am I still inside the house? Should I see what's at the end of the tunnel? I'm worried about your health. You said you hit your head, and now you're talking about a polar bear rug. Are you all right? So, stretching out in front of me is some kind of tunnel. The light flickers. Yeah, it's a story, and then depending on your answers, there's like different scenarios. So I believe some of the rooms you go in, you'll do different puzzles. So there's some instances where there was like an ugly door and an ornate door. I think like if you choose one or the other, there's different rooms you would go in potentially. I can't remember that for sure, but I think that's somewhat, you know, how it goes. I'm worried about the tunnel. Maybe I'll ask him if he's all right. I don't want to make him sound crazy, but he did hit his head. Plus, I want to be his friend. Look, I'm a stranger with him right now. Come on, you're saying I hit my head and now you think I'm seeing weird stuff? No, I just don't want to just tell you to go through that tunnel right now. I'm in a really obscure tunnel. Okay, just looking at it sends shivers down my spines. It has the specific smell of rust, dirt, and dust, all mixed together. I'm not the crazy one here. The lunatic is the one who has a polar bear rug in an abandoned tunnel inside his house. Okay, come all Without come all within, is this the work of the mighty Quinn? It seems such a grotesque thing that perhaps is fake. Are you sure it's real? Okay, I'm not gonna tell him the polar bear rug is fake. Oh yeah, Maze Runner. I think is there more than 3 of them? I might have just seen 2 or 3. But yeah. It might be a similar situation. We literally just went through a maze. But like, yeah, they get like put in somewhere as kind of like, was it an experiment? I think they're interesting. I think like it might have been the second or third one, there was a part where I was like, what the heck, man? I don't know if that's like just the movie thing or if the books are like that too. But there's like a part where I think most people get upset at something that happens. But I would say it's interesting, like it has mystery in it. So it keeps you like wondering like, what the heck's going on? Let's see, I've got a feeling about that rug. Just forget about it. We already know the house is full of weird stuff. Keep moving on. He keeps mentioning the rug. Let's see. I don't think that's the case. House is somebody of questionable taste. Can't even look at it twice. I think I don't know if I like the tunnel. So let's see if maybe the rug has something weird with it, like a hatch or something, because there's pretty much everything has like a little secret. Yeah. Only dreams and visions, trying to escape. So Quinn, I don't know how much memory he has. I don't think he's lost his memory, but basically at the beginning of the game you see him get thwacked. He gets hit on the head and then he wakes up. Big fellow here is telling us that we're facing a case of creative concealment where you hide ugly, transform the unlovely, and distract from the hideous. What can you hide with such an ugly rug? What do you mean, bro? It has to be something worse. Uglier, right? Dust? What about plain old dust? We'll say something uglier. You can kick it with your foot, man. You don't have to move it with your teeth. That's the spirit. The carpet is something that gets stepped on. You can have carpets with tacky patterns to hide stains. And wear patterns from people walking along the path, same path all the time, like casino ones. Or really weird. You know, the last time I went to a casino, I was with a friend, and I don't go to the casino a lot, by the way, but like once in a while. But last time we like went around to the machines, and a lot of people leave money there, so we would like, there'd be like 20 cents here, 40 cents there, and made like 90 bucks after you get like a few. You get a few dollars and then you bet on the machines yourself. 4 bubbles under the P. Oh, so he has like different emotions that he feels. So there's sanguine, phlegmatic, melancholic, and choleric. So that's showing his emotions in terms of how he feels. So I don't remember what most of these mean. But like if he's very melancholic, he's feeling sad, right? So right now he's not that sad. I would think the other ones would be like he's feeling nervous or stressed, you know, things like that. Okay, go get your potatoes. Okay, I came down the polar bear entrance into the guts of the house, an eerie basement. I'm being given a full house tour experience, but someone's wasting his time. I'm not buying it. I like one-story houses with wide windows, like French doors. French doors. This isn't my kind of crib. Not to mention that it needs some wicked expensive repairs. How rotten is a tunnel? Anybody? Or hello, rotten tunnel. Be careful, basements are the scariest part of the house. You could have company hiding there, or that could be interesting and better than rotten, suffocating tunnels. Is there any stuff to look into? I don't really want him to go through the tunnel. I don't know. I don't think crawling on your hands and knees in a house where you don't know what's going on. I don't know. Just look around the basement first. We can go back to the tunnel if you want later. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know what French doors? It's like the two doors that open together. This place, you said, I'm French. What's a French door? This place is stinky and cramped. Happy place of a hoarder. So after a first look at it has usual stuff, a washer dryer, never used bicycle wall tool organizer. He is British. He's spelling organizer with a S. And some tools missing. A full-size Pac-Man arcade game. Bro, you could play Pac-Man. A guy put me here is actually Peter Pan. That's funny. Want to try the arcade game just to blow off some steam. You said some tools are missing. That's what I call bad worrying news. Why do you always assume it's a he? Let's see if I can. I'm like, I don't know where my phone is, but let me draw you some French doors. I don't know what they look like, if they're ornate or anything, but basically I believe it's like, isn't it like this when wait where did I draw it? Okay, when two doors open in the middle, I think it's something like that, where you can like open them and they both can open at the same time. He said, what the F is French doors? Let's try to have him play the arcade game. Maybe he'll like, I don't know, you're already stuck here, brother. You might as well enjoy yourself a little. Why not? Yeah, basically just try not to stress him out. Like, some of the stuff that you can say to him is crazy. I mean, there's a sense of urgency. So on the cats, there's a cat he found, and it had like 30 hours ticking down. Oops. From when he saw the cat's collar. And this game, it's called Stay, and it keeps track of how long you have been gone. So of the time that we've played, we are so it's 17 and a half hours I was away and 4.5 that I've been playing. So that's a total of wait, 5 plus 17, 22 hours. So I'm sure it's not gonna but like this everywhere. Yeah, you're like, that's not French doors. I think it's just like what we think is like fancy doors in America, so we call them French doors. But yeah, we've been playing or away for about 22 hours, I believe. So we'll definitely get him out of here before the 30-hour mark of whatever that timer would be. So the only reason I'm checking out the arcade game is to be sure I'm not letting go of any chance of getting information. You're absolutely right. We can't lose focus. Check it out. All work and no play makes Quinn a dull boy. This is a cool chance of having some fun while searching for your way out. I think we'll just tell him to chill out. You're already in a sucky situation. So right now, he just switched to melancholic. He was phlegmatic, and now he's melancholic and choleric, which isn't cholera when babies cry a lot. So does that mean like he's upset? Did I make him upset? Whatever you say. Although deep down inside, You must know this could be a mistake. There's really no time to waste, pretty much. A laughing emote. Yeah, I'll work on that. I just got my new computer yesterday, and I was going to set up like Clip. Well, I have Clip Studio. It's like a art thing, and I have. Oh, I just killed him. You see. So that makes you restart if you choose a wrong option. So apparently he cannot play the Pac-Man game. Let's see. Even Global Twitch doesn't have a laughing emote? Really? But yeah, I'll make little custom emotes. What should they look like? What do you think they should look like? I really like pigs, so it might be some piggy stuff. It can't be that hard to make emotes, right? Came down the polar... Okay, so this is just repeating. So he went under the polar bear rug and is in the basement. I think he can still check out the basement. I don't think everything's gonna kill him, but apparently not the Pac-Man game. That thing exploded on him. Here's Saul's favorite French doors. The Frenchman says, "What is a French door? Man, woman, I don't know. I don't know your guys' genders, and you don't have to tell me. I think I'll just call everybody a bro." Let's see. I'm not gonna tell him that basements are the scariest part. We'll just say, we can look into it. Gather information, Quinn. You can do it. Also, the character at the very beginning, he was like very, like, indecisive and very like upset, which that makes sense. But while we were playing, he was like, I would tell him to do something and he would be like, no, I'm gonna do this instead. And I like gave him some claps because I was like, yay, you're taking charge of your own, like, you know, life and stuff like that. Because I think he like has built confidence while we've been playing. Yeah, French don't even know French doors. That's why I said, like, French doors? You said some tools are missing. I call that bad worrying news. Why do you always assume it's a he? Should we ask about the tools, which could make him worry, or ask why he thinks that his kidnapper is a man? I mean, I guess it could have been a woman, but maybe we'll ask about the tools? I don't know. We'll ask about the tools, even though I don't want to stress him out, but maybe he can look for something that he can use, you know? Well, maybe we're dealing with a sociopath. I mean, I would think so. That can mimic charm by being good. A good neighbor. Yeah, definitely this was written in some European country. We got a U in the neighbor and a S in organizer. I've never been through such, what is it, continual flow of bad diagnosis like this in all my career. I just can't seem to nail it with the maniac who got me here. Anyway, I can see that a hammer, ooh, and all the screwdrivers are missing, and all the other ones seem to be all misplaced. Forget that. It's no use. Check out the laundry room. Replace the tools in their correct positions. So this game is mostly like a puzzle game, aside from your like decision making that can kill him and or progress. So this is perfect. At the same time, and at the same time, worst activity for someone with OCD, which is not my case. I have other disorders not worth mentioning. Let's see if there's something useful, or the result is just a neat neat wall tool spot. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh no, is this gonna fall on it? We killed him again, bro. There has to be something in the basement. You think we're supposed to tell him to go to the laundry room? Okay, when I was playing before, I have only killed him one time, and that's because it kept making me pick something I did not want to do. But now I'm just killing him left and right. We must go to the laundry room, I guess. No Pac-Man, no tools. So, poor Quinn. This man is suffering. But there's been some puzzles in this game you literally would have no idea. I literally had to look some of them up. The checkpoints are the chapters. So basically, whenever you see that, like, the chapter 21, and it restarts every time. So if you die, you have to wait for him, because it's like timed. His typing is timed. So you see, he's said all this before, but I cannot skip it. And I think that's partly because they time your playthrough. So there's like trophies for playing through it in a certain amount of time. So even if you, I'm still not going to tell him the basement's scary. Even if you are to like kill him, like it like keeps track of the time. So if you pick the right choices every time, then you could get like a speed playthrough or whatever. I don't think like there's speed running of this game necessarily like other games. It's just more like there's probably a trophy that's like, oh, you played it under X amount of hours or something like that. I think I do have all the trophies for this game, but I haven't played it in a while, so that's why I'm like killing him left and right. But I'd say like it's a good experience. No to the Pac-Man, no to the tools. We are only going to go to the laundry room, sir. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, maybe let me ask, why do you always assume it's a he? Maybe this is what they want the conversation to go to. People kidnap people for 3 reasons: money, sex, or revenge. There's no ransom, and I'm still untouched. So, revenge? Someone wants to punish me through an elaborated game of power, and men always want power more than women. I would say, I don't know if this game aged well in terms of, he is a therapist. You could just say he's a bad therapist, because women always want a greater diversity of pursuits. By saying this, I'm not taking down female ambition, ability, and desirability have different meanings. Unless I'm being held by a crazy nurse, and therefore all my assumptions go down the hole where they belong. But you're right. When it comes to evil, there's no creator at all, or gender at all. Okay, so we found the only female deity among the 8 mortal figures of Taoism, the selfless seeker of spiritual freedom. She was found floating in a cloud. So He Zhangge, I don't know how to say that. Yeah, so he found like a little porcelain doll. I turned my head and made direct. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna have to help me. You're gonna have to help me do the thing. This is a hard puzzle from what I remember. You're at the bottom of that house. There has to be a forgotten way in here. I'm sorry, but you know how this works. The first thing that catches your attention is the first thing into the dig first, the furnace. We'll just talk about the furnace because I don't know about trying to like dig your way through somewhere. I don't know what the other answer was. It seems really out of place here. Who has a charcoal furnace in the 21st century? A vintage collector, a serial killer. Stupid question after everything I've seen in this house. It looks like a perfect place to dispose of bodies. Does it smell? Is there bones in there? Next to it, there's 2 locked boxes. Like the houses, it houses Queen Mother's crown. Ugh. And with what appears to be a riddle inscribed. Okay, one says long legs, crooked thighs, little head, and no eyes. The other says trust everyone, but always cut the cards. Okay. Long legs, crooked thighs, little head, no eyes. And then trust everyone, but always cut the cards. Okay. There's something stuck on one of the walls in the furnace. What should I do? Long legs, crooked thighs can only mean tongs. One of those coal furnace tools. Trust everyone, but cut the cards. It's related to poker, which must be one of those coal furnace tools as well. Cards. I don't think cards has to do with furnace. No. I think the tongs make more sense, right? That response was in left field, I think. What do cards have to do? Tongs, hostile challenges ahead or compulsive situations hard to escape from, grief and worries, but also a tool to forge and produce something beautiful or make whole what was broken. Okay. Charcoal burning to grab hot coals. Something to grab hot coals. Didn't know you were a riddle expert. I'm not. The other one just did not make sense at all, bro. If you did, hey, Google existed when he was trapped in here. That's good. It can be useful to try and reach that thing inside the furnace. The furnace is locked. Okay, so this is a puzzle coming up that I remember not knowing what you're supposed to do. Okay, so there's symbols down here at the bottom. Let's see. How do I do anything? Wait. I'm pushing all the buttons. This isn't yesterday I had a situation where my controller or the game was bugged, so we'll see if this is a similar situation. So you see those things at the bottom. You would think that I would have to do something with those. Oh, there. Okay, how did I get down there? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I don't know what these are. So we're just gonna put some in random places and see what happens. Do you think it would be one each? Okay, so that thing on the right moved up. We're trying to unlock this furnace somehow. So let me know if you have an idea of where these symbols should go. Because I'm at this point, maybe I should have wrote down what I did the first time. Maybe I'll start doing that because let's see. We'll put this one in the front. What if I do put 2? Maybe it doesn't let me. Oh! Okay, I have 2 green pie pieces at the top. I wonder if it's you just have to put them in different sequences. Like each time they cannot be in the same place. But if that's the case, then I have to start over because I definitely am not going to remember where I put things. Let's see. Okay, that time I didn't get a green pie slice. Should I write these down? Oops. Sorry, I scratch you. Okay. So, the Assassin's Creed symbol, the bat. I don't even know what that is. The little sandwich, I don't know, and the little stick with arms. That got me nothing. So, oops. we'll put... Oops. Maybe we'll keep that there. I would think you have to use one each. Yeah, earlier when we were playing... Oh no. Okay, so if I do this, it goes back to 2. So, oh, maybe it's telling me which ones are right. So I have 2 symbols that are in the right spot. Okay, hold on. That's probably what it is. Okay, let me just change these 2 around because I didn't change this one from the last time. So if I switch the bat with the double top hat, maybe I got excited for no reason. Wouldn't you think that though? Yeah, like in a lot of, you know, games like this, it would, you wouldn't know. You just have to figure it out. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this for all of them and see what happens. Okay, that doesn't make sense. It's 2 green. I started with no green. Maybe it's not that simple that each... Hold on. I'm just testing to see if it changes. Okay, so look. Whoa, whoa. It did not like that. It did not like what I just did. So let me put this back and see if it goes back to 2 green. So the Assassin's Creed symbol by itself was not good. Okay. Let's see. We'll put them all in order and just see what happens. Yeah, the puzzles, they don't really give you hints. So right now we have 3. So in order, there's 3 that are potentially correct. So let me switch this one with this one and see. See, this is a confusing part to me, is if that was the case, then if 3 were correct, then are these the 3 that are correct? Hold on. No, it can't be. Because, then this would be the answer. Oh my gosh. This would probably be so much better to do on computer. Whoops. Okay, let's put... Okay, so they don't like the little tree bro here. Unless I switch them. Any ideas on what it means? So I would assume we want all 4 green. It seems like if we put 2 of something, they got rid of one of them. Yeah, take a look at this puzzle. If I put them all in order, it gives me 3. And it did not like that. Whatever I just did, it didn't like that combination. I wonder if you only get 3 tries and it resets. I would think the game might do something like that too. We'll count how many times before it does that angry one. Because every time I put all 5 of them, it's either 2 green or 3 green. But then if I switch them, it doesn't seem to change much. I think it is 1 each, though. Let's just try this. So we'll try this. Wait, no, I need to switch this. Maybe we'll put the Assassin's Creed in the middle, and then we put the bat at the end. Yeah. So that was the second time So let's count to see if it's the third or fourth where it does that angry reset. So if I had to guess, it's something like that, where you have to figure it out within a certain amount of turns, and then it just resets the puzzle. So it's not like it's a set sequence, but it might be. It might just be a set sequence, but from what I... Okay, so it's on the last pizza slice, so I think this is my last try to get it right, and then it's gonna do that angry thing because the last pizza slice is blinking. We gotta figure out the way. I remember I couldn't figure this out. There was like somebody in the house with me, so I literally like was like, can you help me with this puzzle? And they helped me. So I really have never fully understood this one. Let's see, we'll just move this. Maybe it means something like the 5 elements of the earth. Do you know the way? Okay, look, now 2 of the pizza slices are blinking. I think this is turn 3 or 4. Let's see. Oh, and then there's dots at the bottom. I wasn't even looking at that. So there's 4 dots at the bottom of the furnace also. Okay, so we'll pay attention to the dots too while I move this stuff. We'll put a bat, a tree, Assassin's Creed, top hat, and then whatever, I'm just gonna call it a yield sign or something. Also, to your question, I'm a man. Yeah, I just assume we'll call everybody a bro. You know, there was I was helping doing like a stream on a different show, and one of the people's names was Lil Cuck Boy. But it was like a auction show, so we send out products to people, and it was a female. Lil Cuck Boy was a female. We were like, whoa, that's crazy. So now there's 5 yellow dots at the bottom. Oh, but if I do this here, let me put the bat here, I guess, and then the tree. Now there's 6 yellow dots. I think this is either good or bad. So maybe it goes from the top down and then back up. So maybe you get the amount of tries of your pizza slices. Should I just look it up? my brain. Someone did figure it out though, like in real life without looking it up. I was like, when I first played this game, I had some roommates and I asked my roommate, hey, like, okay, now we're at 7 yellow dots. Do we know if that's good or bad? Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. We'll put... Oh, I feel like this tree doesn't move a lot. We'll put the tree in the front. And then we'll put the little top hat here. Something like that. Okay. Is the yellow dots good? Because we haven't had a hard reset. You know what would be really interesting? If this was like a rock, paper, scissors thing. And it was like, oh, the like top hat beats the Assassin's Creed symbol but loses to the tree. So if you put the top hat behind the tree, then you fail because all of them have to like win against the next one or something like that. I doubt it, but that thought just crossed my mind. Although there have been some really weird puzzles, so who knows. Okay, please don't reset. What do I have to put? A bat? Does these are really good or bad? We're at 10 yellow or 9 yellow dots, almost at 10. I don't know what the green pizza slices at the top mean. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. But we'll do the bat in the front. Was the bat in the front before? I don't know. Stop sign, top hat. Okay, maybe we'll look this up, right? Nobody has any ideas? Maybe it'll just give the rule, and then we can figure it out. Is this cheating? So some of these though, literally, how do you figure them out? If there's rules, I'll just read it and then we can figure it out together. So this is a mastermind puzzle. If you've never played it, the idea is you need to guess the 5 symbols. You have a limited number of tries. Each time you choose 5 symbols and pull the level, the green lights will light up if you got any right. That's what I thought. The flashing green light means you got a symbol right, but the Oh, okay, so you can have double of the symbols. Okay, that's why. Okay. I was thinking you would have to have like, sorry. We'll just do the placement that they are here so we don't get confused. That's what I was thinking, but I thought you had to use them all. Okay, so there's one of each of these except for one. So we have to figure out which one there's double of and which one doesn't exist. This is, oh, frick. I just used a turn for no reason. This stupid game. We'll see if 2 top hats, we'll just change one. Okay, so that means if one disappears, hold on. So I put, okay, if one disappears, then there's the top hat and the tree. So we will do 2 Assassin's Creeds. So it will either go to 5 or to 2 if one of these is supposed to exist or not. So hold on, 2 of them are in the right place. Okay. So I had the right idea. It's just I didn't know you could have more than. I didn't know what the little pie chart meant. Okay, so 2 are in the right place right now. It looks like the stop sign is in the puzzle. So I'll switch them to see if it's like you can't change too many variables, but you have to change some, right? So I think maybe there's not a bat. What did I add 2 of? I did 2 Assassin's Creed and 2 top hats. Is that right? Let me do 2 trees. And before it was 2 Assassin's Creed and in the order of everything else. So I was wrong about there being no bat. And now 2 of the other symbols are in the right place. I wonder if it tells you like 1, 2, 3, 4, like if the 3 and 4 slot are in the right place, or if it will just tell you, oh, at the very end we just tell you how many. Because I think that let me switch these again. So let me switch this. So maybe this was in the right spot. I don't want to put the stop sign there. Let me put the bat in the front and the stop sign over here. Now that I at least know what we're looking for, I think it's a bit easier. But I don't know which one there's double of, which is weird. Maybe 2 of these? Gosh darn it, I changed too much. Okay. Welcome home, glad you're home safe. Next time I won't have a situation where I accidentally... Oh, 3 are in the right place. 3 are in the right place. So... I feel like I need a tree. Did I add 2 stop signs? Maybe I never added 2 trees. I did 2 bats for sure. I did 2 Assassin's Creed for sure. I did 3. I accidentally clicked the button also on accident. Okay. So which one didn't I do 2 of? Is it this one? We'll just change 1 variable. Okay. So what did I just get rid of? The stop sign? No, the Assassin's Creed. So let's try the Assassin's Creed here. And I don't think this is in the right place because maybe there's 2 top hats. We'll just do this and yeah. That was unlucky because that was a great opportunity because I had 4 set up. Like it was, I already knew that it was 1 of each plus 1. So this time I won't accidentally click. Okay, 2 of them are right and 2 of them are in the right place. So what's the best way to not change too much? I think I'm just gonna add stop signs and see if there's multiple stop signs, and then check to see if these 2 are in the right place, or if they, well, I'm just gonna try it out. Okay, so it went from 2 to 1. So I got rid of something that was right and in the right place. I think that's good information. So I'm just gonna add the top hat back. And then let me think. Maybe I'll switch these 2. I think that's safe. So I'll switch the bat with the tree and then see, because I don't want to add too many variables. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Ooh. Okay. So if this is the case, I think slot 1 and 2 could be the ones that are the right spot and right item. So I'm gonna add more trees and an Assassin's Creed symbol. Wait. If I played them all and only 2 were right, then there has to be multiples of one of the 2 that were right. So maybe I put more top hats. I'm gonna do that. Because that means that 3 of the symbols are not used at all. Wait. Hold on. Let me make them all top hats. Let me see. What? How is that possible? Okay, so 2 of them are right, but they're not in the right place. So this one must be a top hat. And then this one is in a different spot. There has to be a stop sign in a different spot. I think this one might be a scuffed run. I don't think I have enough information to figure it out, which doesn't make any sense. Stop sign second from the left. Yeah, we can try it. The only thing is, I did put a stop sign in the first 3 slots, and I don't remember if there was, maybe we'll put stop signs there and then maybe we'll put all stop signs actually. So right now, what I just checked was all top hats and a stop sign in the front. Now I switched the top hat and the stop sign because it has to be that. So 2 of them for sure should be in the right place. If there's more, that means I have stop signs. What? What do you mean? Oh. Last time, it was like this. It was like this. And there were 2 right. 2 right. And none of them in the right place. And I just flipped it. So how is there only 1 in the right place now? You think the mid is a top hat? Okay, we'll keep the middle a top hat. I think this is what I just did though, right? This is what I just did. So this one's hard. My thing is, when I did all of them in a row, it said only 2 of the symbols are used. So how does that make sense? If I put them all across as stop signs and top hats, and 2 of them were right. So you would think there's only stop signs and there's only top hats. Okay, each time you choose the 5 symbols, pull the level. The green lights at the top will light up if you got any right. A flashing green light means you got the symbol right, but location. Oh! Flashing means it's in the wrong spot. Okay, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. We're just gonna restart this. I can't read apparently. Okay. So if it's flashing, that's bad. I was playing it backwards. If it's green, then it's okay. This will be easier now that I know how to read. So we have 3 right and in the wrong spots. This is good. We're learning. So let's see. What do we want to do? So this means we need at least 2 of these symbols to be repeats. So let's put... Oh, there's a Nier Automata anime coming out. Or it already is out. So 1 is in the right spot. I have 3 correct symbols. When I did them all across, only 3 were right, but not in the right spot. I need 2 repeats of something. It's probably changing too much. Okay, so the green pizza slices mean that they are the correct symbol. When I put them all, I just put them like the stop sign up above. It's like in order. I put them in order, and 3 were right, but none of them were in the right spot. Then my second one, I put 2 trees here, and then I put 2 top hats here, and I kept this as the stop sign. That turn, it was one of them was in the right spot, and then this is the third try. I did this. So now I lost a correct one. Yeah, I thought for some reason the blinking would be correct, not just a regular. So when I was playing it last time, it was the opposite. So that's why it didn't make any sense. So I think, so I did stop sign, 2 top hats, 2 trees. So I got rid of a top hat and a tree and replaced it with a bat. I think maybe there's no bats. Either this top hat or this tree, the middle or the other one, are in the right spot. We'll do this. Well, maybe we'll do this. This will tell me if... This will tell me if... There's so many changing variables, bro. They don't tell you... They only tell you if you're right. They don't match up to the slots. Because it's like a puzzle game you have to figure out. So I think that very end piece is the tree. And I think there's no Assassin's Creed signs based on what I just did. So there's top hats, trees, and stop signs from, yeah, every 10. So when it does the hard slam, it will reset. So you have to figure it out within 10 tries and just do like experimental situations. So if that was a tree, I don't think the middle will be a tree, or I think this will be a stop sign in the middle. And I think this is a tree for sure. Okay, so I think the middle one and the last one are the ones that I know are right. One of these other ones are also correct. But I don't know for sure which one. And I'm a little confused because what does it mean? One at a time try. I think though, like if you did like one symbol in each spot, I guess that could work. Maybe I'll try it next time. I think I'm a little too deep. So for getting it on this one. So in the first one, I had 3 right, all in the wrong spot. So that means that for each of these symbols, 2 of them get skipped. Because, you know, if they had one of each, it would be all 5 pieces would be like filled in. So I think I'm wrong about either the bat or the Assassin's Creed symbol, or because I tried 2 trees, I tried 2 tops. I guess I don't know for sure that I was wrong. So maybe I'll try again in a different spot. So it was first stop sign, hat, stop sign, tree. I'm gonna change it to hat, stop sign, hat, tree, and see. Okay, so I just got rid of one. So maybe this is a stop sign and there's not more hats. It's interesting. Are there no hats? Oh, okay. So we literally only need to change one variable. It's either the first or the second, I think. Maybe that's wrong. Hold on. When I had stop sign, hat, stop sign, tree, I think maybe one was blinking. I can't remember. You probably need to write this stuff down in order to get it like well. So this might not be a stop sign. And I feel like I put a stop sign in the beginning. So if anything, maybe this is a stop sign. And then it said the bats were 4 bats. You can use your keyboard and mouse on your PS4. Oh, that's a good idea. Because this is annoying to play. Because, like, I don't know. It's just annoying. I don't remember what I changed. I changed this from a stop sign into a bat. And this from... we'll just do this and see. Okay. It moved 1 to the wrong spot. So, do we think this is a stop sign? This was 2 bats. We only have 2 more tries. So we'll see. Oh, okay. Do you think it's just a tree and a bat? I had a bat in the front. Hold on. No, because I'm not 100% sure if this is a stop sign. It would be if this is a stop sign, then this is for sure the answer. I guess we'll just go for it. Oh my gosh, we opened it. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's no like little tutorials, you know? This is like, they went old school. Because obviously if they told you what the symbols mean, you could figure it out. So it's just, they made a pattern of the symbols. And basically they're telling you which ones, like, yes, you got all the symbols, but they're in the wrong spots, you know? And you have to like build your way up by doing like changing small things at a time. But yeah, these puzzles, sometimes they don't make any sense. But thankfully that one I came to understand. Yay, thank you, so happy. Don't look inside then. Let's see. Yeah, if let's see. What if there's something truly horrific inside the furnace, like someone's half dead, half burnt body? Think with me. It's not the most cozy, welcoming part of the house. It smells rotten in here. Okay. If it's dead, it can't hurt you. Don't look inside then. I will say if it's dead, it can't hurt you. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Don't look inside then. After I done that puzzle for you, brother. I'm the one that will be stuck with the image in my head forever, as if I don't have enough trauma to live with. Don't want another one haunting me for life. Besides, if there's something dead in there... Oh, that's a cool octopus! Quinn doesn't want to die. Crap, but on the other hand, I feel a need to see what's inside. You better look, man, after that puzzle. Do I look away? Nope, I have to see it. Yeah, when you pass by a car crash, low-key, when I pass by a car crash, I just try to keep moving. Like, I don't do a rubberneck situation. I'm like, I just think, oh my gosh. I literally just think, I hope everything goes okay for those people, you know what I mean? Ooh, it's a good day to make cake. What kind of cake are you gonna make? And then you can move on to your cake. You're also gonna make a cake? Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you get potatoes? You're making potato cakes. The timing was off. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Don't make me do that puzzle again, bro. Okay. He looked in the furnace and he found an envelope. A love letter? Yeah. You gotta fly all the way to France, brother. We were talking about them French doors. The French man was like, what is a French door? Oh, a ripped up photograph. I don't know, we'll just put that face out of the way. Are these arms? Is this a kid's arms? I don't understand. Maybe this goes with this person? Is this the thing where you have to put it in the exact same place that it's... Hold on, looks like there's a paper clip up here. Okay, so that paper clip's where it's hanging from. So you probably have to put it exactly where it goes, which is kind of dumb. They don't connect to each other first. You send it to the house. What is this? I don't like these random arms hanging down. Oh, is it him? It's him. Oh, that's not good. Somebody has a picture of him in a furnace. Does this not go here? Yeah, it'll dry. Yeah, dried AF if you send it from France. Yo, can any of these connect? I swear this goes here. Am I crazy? Okay, well, we'll find the top pieces and find out. Maybe it's something else, but... Okay. This looks like it would go somewhere near here. Yeah, it's a little annoying that these pieces don't connect to each other, but it's okay. We'll just say old game is old, even though it feels like an old game, you know? I don't know, is this a left border? No, no. Yeah, like what are these arms hanging right here? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. My thing is, where are the edge pieces and why? Okay. This is his other part of his body. I don't know what that is. Is this? I'm a little confused. Okay, this looks like... Hmm. Can you rotate? Oh no, you can rotate. No. Why? That makes sense, but this is terrifying now. Okay, can we at least find his shoulder then? I don't know what half of these things are. So the edge pieces are not really edge pieces, like could be anywhere. I mean, they are edge pieces, but you know what I mean. Where's his shoulder at? Oh, there it is. Here. Right? Maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like his little sweater. But look, he has an extra arm over here. Maybe there's two people? Because look at all these arms over there. Is this somebody else's body? Yeah, it will be alright. You don't know that. My thing is, why don't they fit together when you get them together? Because then I can move them in chunks. These look like little arms, right? It doesn't bode well. Oh, here's his face. Is this his face? Yes, question mark. This game, the game likes suffering. It does look like arms. Yeah. It's just like weird because it's like overlapping his face when I put it close. There's like a shadow. What is this, a fish bowl? Or I mean a bird bath or something? Or a light? A hubcap? I don't know. Oh wait, look. Maybe it is a bird bath. Hold on. You think it... Is there another? This game is so fun. Is this another part of his body? His arm? No. Oh, by the paper clip is the rest of his hair. This thing? This thing. Is it? Like, what do you mean? This looks like somebody else's arm then. Is there like a... There's not like another body that I see though. Wonder if it... Yeah, this is a different person. But there's not another face here. Is it? Oh. Wait a minute. No. I was like, yes? Maybe it's this? That looks right. I think this is... I don't know what that is. Where's the other part of this bird bath? Is this it? Maybe. Yeah. It's gonna be annoying to move all these pieces one piece at a time, bro. You guys aren't gonna snap together. Clearly this is where they go. Like, you have to put the whole thing together and then move them all to the perfectly right spot. Oh, that was an accident. I was just literally moving that. So what is that? It lit up in the color that it is. Let's see. It looks like this thing is the other part of it. Okay, that might be the hand. This guy, the other person's hand. Man, I gotta move him. We know where they go, so I just need to move them out of the way. They had to make an old school feeling game, huh? There's only one spot it could go. Okay, so... Oh, it's a graduation cap, I think. Okay, is this a tree? Part of a tree? Hello? Tree. It looks like a part of a tree, but the tree does not want to cooperate. Okay. We'll see. This looks like... We'll see, we'll see. Now what? Do you think the fountain? Oh, okay. Good eye. Not sure what these pieces are. A leg? Okay, so we're looking for another pants situation. I don't think it's this one. It's not that one. Okay, this is part of Quinn. This is his sweater. I don't think it's this. This is at the edge. Where's... Oh, here it is. I think. Any more parts behind your cam? Parts? What do you mean parts? Any more parts? Oh, pictures? Behind my camera? Like in my room? Behind my camera. Oh. Oh, no. Just so this is like the top of his hair, and then this is an edge. Yeah. But there's nothing else behind it. It's all Quinn that we already put together. My thing is this it? Where is the other part of his pants, brother? Okay. Well, we'll just... I would assume Quinn would have to go to the left of this man, since that's, there's not room anywhere else. Where do you think their faces are? Just randomly prod around, because look, it would probably be like this. Okay, and apparently not. Like, wouldn't you think this height? Oh, I got it. Oh. So this is him. So then... Who's the arm belong to? Was there not another arm? I swear there was another... Oh, maybe I was confused. I don't know what's going on, bro. Let's see. Where do you think this goes? Maybe the top? Okay, doesn't it look like it fit here, but no. Okay, anyways. Oh my gosh. This? Nope. Yeah, most of the pic... It was in the furnace. So... My thing is what? You think they're like cheering? I don't know. Like, this might be a graduation hat. Like they're throwing it. Because this is his graduation. Oh, here's his pants. It looked really creepy because they were hanging. Okay, so... I wonder if this... I don't know. I'm lost because, like... Yeah, it looks like there's a lot missing. This must be... Is this not part of the tree? It's such a weird situation. Is this someone's arm? But then wouldn't it be upside down? I'm so confused. Move the arms closer to the yellow. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, somebody's hair, right? But obviously, maybe their face got cut out or something. I just don't know if they're like in the background somewhere. Just some random arms, like, of people. It's just, because this could be at the top somewhere, since it looks like there's hats in the air. Bro. I just don't... It might be like a picture cut in half or something, but I don't know where these arms would be going then. 'Cause there's literally a tree. Like, there's definitely not any, like, whatever this tree is. Oh, maybe these are the people. Because if you look to the left... There we go. Okay, okay. Okay. I like, what is going on, brother? Okay, looks like they cut the picture in half. That makes more sense. Where does this go? Huh? Is this an arm? Okay, wait to do that last. Okay. This is another hat situation. Okay, yeah, that is one arm. Okay, we got a picture cut in half of the graduation photo of him. What the heck? It's a picture of me. That one last impression, that mental imprint that endures for life, the enduring memory, but also proof of irreversible actions, of no turning back. Looking at them, photos, means looking deeper at something from your past that you need to let go of. So do you think that whoever kidnapped him did the kidnapping? Or was that his graduation? Was I being followed? Was it being watched all this time? How much does this guy know about me? He said, I want to go face to face and light up his jaw. Who talks like that? Light up his jaw. I've never heard that. What on earth is this? The temperature dropped by big time. I mean, you messed with the furnace. It's colder than a witch's tit. Colder than a whore's heart. Quinn, my brother. I'm shaking like a mobster at the tax bureau. So cold I can hear my breath scrape the air. It's time to light up that furnace, or okay, enough already. I get it. It's cold. You think he's gonna die if I tell him to light up this furnace? No, right? This sounds mean. Enough already. I get it. It's cold. He better not die. Yeah, start burning his stuff, man. Oh, you don't have matches. That makes sense. How am I going to get this furnace back in action? Saw some 9-volt batteries, paper clips, old clothes, some steel wool. There's some fuel and old books here. Perks of being a jam-packed basement. How do I start a fire? Can you start a fire with batteries? Isn't there something about, yeah. Rub those batteries against steel wool, drown in fuel. I've just Googled it. Old book or wood, paperclip, and a 9-volt battery. I feel like the fuel would be crazy, right? I feel like the fuel would probably not be like, yeah, put some gasoline on that. Let's try the wood. I feel like this is a little safer, no? I think the steel wool though would work. I think I saw something like that on one of those late nights surfing the infomercials. When you end up watching a man cut a car in two with scissors. I loved watching the like knife commercials where they're like, you can cut a can in half. So if I rub the paperclip on both battery terminals, yes, I can see some sparks. Now we're learning things. Is it the 9-volt? Okay, this is a warning. Low key, this is the part that scared me when I played the first time. For some reason, this really scared me. I think I'll be fine though. Not that the cutscene, but what I think you have to like fight him or something. That's it, yeah. I'm ready for the cuckoo's nest. We got a man turning into an octopus. Here's the thing. Half monster, half man staring at me. If you abandon me at this point, I won't judge. No, no, no. We're acquaintances now. Wait till we're friends. Oh. What's going on? Is this real? Don't be afraid. Yes, it's real as can be. It's your imagination playing tricks on you. We'll say don't be afraid. Oh god. Was it this part? I don't remember. I feel like it was something to do with this part. Don't be afraid of what? I don't feel good. My head's spinning around. I'm confused. We'll be okay, buddy. It doesn't want to hurt you. You have to kill it. You can't fight it. It's stronger than you. I don't think it doesn't not want to hurt me. Yeah, we'll say you'll have to kill it. I don't want to tell him. Oh. Apparently, that's not the way to go. We can't tell him to kill it. I didn't want to tell him it's stronger than you. You best chop to that cutscene. You better not make me play through any of those puzzles again. Wait a minute. What's going on? Why is it back here? No way, no way, no way, no way. No, 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 no. No, no. It's gonna skip them. It's gonna skip the puzzles, surely. Surely. I don't think it makes you redo puzzles. Why did it go to chapter 21 though? No. Let's see. It could be interesting. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell him there might be something scary hiding in the basement with you. Let's see if it makes me redo these puzzles. Was this all part of chapter 21? Maybe when my game crashed, it like glitched it out. Because technically my game crashed after this puzzle. The furnace puzzle? Yeah, I don't want to tell him to look at the tools even. You're gonna die. Quinn has not been through PR training. Men always want more power than women. Women have greater diversity of pursuits. You're gonna have to type a little faster, buddy. We found a porcelain doll. Alright, we'll see. Maybe we can try your strategy with the furnace and maybe it'll be faster. It looks like it's making me replay this chapter because it crashed. Wouldn't there have been a checkpoint at chapter 22 or whatever? I think each one is a puzzle. So I guess when I reloaded my game, I thought it was weird because it reloaded me in the middle of the beginning of the chapter. Like usually it does the cutscene where it like brings you into the chapter and it tells you like, oh, 25% of people picked this, you know, option. But we didn't see any of that, so I guess that's why. It has to be with the programming, right? Like, there's no way this game on a PS5 is like running on a too crazy or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like there's no way it's using up too much graphics or something. The coding or something, there must be something up with it. Maybe it's just my PlayStation though, because remember yesterday my controller was all messed up when I was playing that other game. And my R2 for sure was working because that's how you like pick stuff up and you flip it around in that game. So maybe I just have a busted PS5. What great luck I have. What are the chances, you know what I mean? Hard restart the PS5? So I did restart it recently. We'll try your strat. I think, okay. We'll try the, I don't know if this was what you were talking about, but that's what I heard from, oh my God. They gave me a, they gave me a free pass, bro. Okay, I don't know if this is good or bad because now, okay, I think in order to find the other symbol, I just have to do all of them. And then I'll go one at a time and I think there'll be enough. So we gotta... I hit the button twice. I did that last time too. Oh yeah. We'll see if I have enough. Hopefully it's not the bat that is the symbol, because then we're really gonna be stretched for the thing. Oh man, I almost had a free pass. We'll see. I might still have enough. So it has to be the bat. There's no way. So what we do is we put the stop signs and then we just put a bat. Hello? Okay, so we'll put a bat at the end. And then we'll put a bat there. Yeah, basically we're just moving the bat around now. But we got a free pass on this one. Because I think I just have enough after my stupid yay. Yay. You better not crash, game. If you crash, I'm about to crash out. No, just kidding. That was, the game gifted us a win because they said, you already did this. Anyways, I started working, suddenly stopped. It probably burnt the rest of whatever's inside, but what if something is truly horrific? So we played through this part, and then when I clicked, hey, why don't you look inside? Then it crashed, and then it told me like, oh, I found a love letter in there when I got back, but it didn't end the chapter. Hopefully we don't have a situation where it doesn't save and you just have to do this. I think it saves after every puzzle though. So I don't think that would be the case. I think it's just glitched. Yeah, Quinn's gonna have some trauma after this. Okay, save the game. Don't crash. Save. Yes, we did it. We saved the game. Now when it loads, it should do an autosave. So don't tell him to kill it. I think the don't be afraid was okay though. So I'll tell him not to be afraid again. I'm just trying to say what's nice. It should be less horrible now that I know what it somewhat looks like. Where's your head? Okay, well, find your shoulders and stuff. Is this his hand? Yeah. And then... Where's your... Okay, there we go. These are people next to him. I don't know, these ones might be over here somewhere. It's okay. It'll be quick enough. And then... Bird thingy. How far down is this? Okay, I'll do the parts I can figure out from where they're already attached. So is this his arm down here? And then his sweater. Hope it saves after this one too. Where's your legs, brother? Okay. This is like the bodies of the people or something. The arm. Maybe. Somewhere. Okay. Pants. And then let's see. The other part of the sweater. Where's your hand? Or this was like in a weird spot. Yeah. So that's right here. So the bird feeder's a bit down. And this is turned, I guess. Oh my gosh, I hate playing this with that thing, without a mouse. Okay. You're almost there. Yeah, maybe I'll hook up my mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I'll probably pick up Undertale soon too. Since I looked and I was like, normally it's like $10. That's not bad. We'll see if I try to finish Citizens of Earth first. Oh, this is the top of it. I was like, how does this work? This is, yeah, this is the rest of his arm. And then we gotta get, this is the bird feeder. This is a hat? Somewhere. Maybe it's this side. No. No. These have to be up here somewhere. Hello? They're literally throwing hats up in the air. Oh, maybe it's this side. There we go. Is his hair? Oh my gosh. I don't remember where this goes. Okay, good. I think this person had a hat, and then okay, two pieces. Oops. And there we go. Please save my game. Okay, let's freak out. Photos are to remember things. Was I being followed? They've been watching you. I feel like to find out, I would assume if he's a therapist, he's been out of college for a long time. So to find a random picture of yourself graduating in a place where you have been kidnapped to is probably not the best. I was wondering, do you think a mobster would shake at a tax bureau? I feel like they have enough power. I told him to light up the furnace and he didn't die. I was just thinking like, okay, we chose the non-crazy option of not using fuel. Doesn't that just sound like a bad idea? Like, I think you can use steel wool to start a fire. But it's, I think, a little more dangerous because it will stay in contact, and if you don't move it, I think the battery can explode. But I guess if you're far away enough, you know. And the 9 volts are the ones you can like touch both to your tongue. So they're on the same side. So if you ever need to start a fire, apparently we're utilizing Google in this game. I do know you can also start a fire with like a Bic lighter. If you take that little metal piece off, you should be able to pry it off, and then you like scrape plastic on the body of the Bic, and then you know it, like when you do the thing, it makes sparks, so you could just face it down towards the plastic and it will start a fire. But obviously you need like something kindling, but so even if it's dead, you can start a fire without having to have fuel in it. Okay, we are at a medium trust level and I'm acquaintance. Oh boy. What's interesting is if you look at the monster man, he has a tentacle tail. I don't think I see that a lot. I would never abandon you. Yeah, I don't know why. First time I played this like literally scared me and I had to call somebody into the room. I don't know why. Don't be afraid. Of what? I don't feel good. So don't tell him to kill him. I want to try to say something positive though. Because if he dies, like, you know, you can't fight it, it's stronger than you, or it doesn't want to hurt you. Maybe we just gaslight him. Do we gaslight him? I don't want to tell him it's stronger than you either. It doesn't want to hurt you. Okay, so it looks like that was okay because he didn't die. Doesn't want to hurt me? And made me go through hell and high water. For what then? Why do I feel weird? I'm having disturbing thoughts. Well, I feel like this is a good situation for you to feel weird, Quinn. I support that. I don't know if it's my imagination or if I'm just... you're weak, you know it, it's your worst nightmare. What did he just say at the end? I couldn't read it all. I'll just say you know it because, you know, like, confidence in yourself, brother. I didn't know what I just said, or you just said. But you can do it. Maybe you just send him positive vibes, you know what I mean? And he'll win. I know it? I don't, I really don't. It's not real, none of this is real. I mean, maybe because it is kind of freaking crazy. I know you can leave anytime you want. Give up, it's never too late to quit. It's there to finish you for good. Okay, I mean, come on. There's only one positive situation, right? Man's going through some stuff. What are you saying? I tried, I can't. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Who are you and this thing? What do you know about me? Well, you're a therapist who is somewhat addicted to painkillers. Took a little break for some reason. It's a padded room. It was not your fault, accept it. It was all your fault, just admit it. Uh-oh. Ooh, these are both good. Yeah, we'll see. Admitting your fault is also good though. Okay. It just depends on the situation, you know? If he actually like was doing something terrible. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, vibes win the day. It's gone. Whatever it was, whatever it meant. It's gone and left a trail of ashes with a piece of stained glass on it. A lotus flower. This magnificent aquatic perennial plant emerges from the murky bottom of a pond, remaining untouched and unstained at the surface. The journey from darkness to enlightenment, strength, and perseverance. He's also a doctor, so I'm guessing something happened traumatic for him. I'm sorry, I would love to be able to explain to you what happened, but I can't seem to find words to describe something I don't understand. Yeah, he seems like he's been going through some stuff, even though like besides the experiences he's having here. I'm just sitting here confused, and the world around me forever changed. I don't even know if it's good or bad, but I do know one thing. I've reached the end of some scripted path that I had to travel in order to get here. During the strange encounter, I kept revisiting memories, and none of them were good. Was I kidnapped by this entity? Is it over? Wait, the cat just showed up. Yeah, I wonder how... Oh, there's no clock on him anymore. Okay. That's a big old piece of metal. I don't know what that is, but... He brought me something else. The locked box from the attic. I think we were at like 34 hours to... Wait. No. 24. 72 people said to use the fuel? Maybe they don't think the paperclip will start a fire. And so they saw the steel wool. I'm pretty sure he would die. Like, I feel like anybody would die. This Flannery O'Connor quote keeps popping in my head. Flannery O'Connor, who... where you come from is gone. Where you thought you were going to never was there. And where you are is no good unless you can get away from it. What's the middle part? Where you thought you were going to never was there. What? Is that actually the quote? That's exactly how I feel at this moment. Memories are formed and rebuilt every time they are accessed. But every time you repeat the particular narrative that works as your shadow, you corrupt its content. And you are trapped in this half-real, half-fiction loop. Anyways, that's the thing about memories. You can't forget them. That one's not Flannery, it's Lex Luthor. There's no rushes. I'm here as long as it takes if you feel like talking about those memories. Whatever is going on in your brain, you need to put it aside and focus on that locked box. I mean, at this point, there's no timer. We're chilling. We just defeated a Cthulhu monster. To remember or to forget. Imagine a future where the act of remembering becomes a choice. This is what is it? The Spotless Mind movie. Would that prevent you from ruminating on your bad memories? At the beginning, I thought that going voluntarily through that swamp of sadness would guide me to self-repair, but I kept drowning, just like Artax. This man has a lot of references. My brain lost the ability to purge those unpleasant associations, and now it lives forever in me, like a hidden shadow that you can't see, but you feel constant, brutal presence. Those memories remain horribly intense, leaking in the present and ruining the future. I just can't reframe it all and go with my life, on with my life. I'm completely broken inside. I'm here to help you pick up the pieces and become whole again. Don't beat yourself up because you still have a mission. I know you're tired, but you have to deal with what you have. The only thing you have right now is a box that must be opened. Don't beat yourself up because you still have a mission. Or only thing you have right now is a box that must be opened. You have to deal with tough love or sensitive love. I don't know. Pick up the pieces and become whole again. I'm here to help you pick up whatever. Will help the traumatized therapist, hopefully. Surely this wouldn't be a choice that kills him. A therapist is supposed to be someone with capacity of absorbing and processing complex ideas about human emotions, right? What do you do when you feel like a patient? Honestly, therapists should see therapists too, especially if they're hearing like traumatic stuff from other people that can affect you. Obviously, don't talk about it with your therapist. I don't know how that works with the confidentiality, but had one single mission in life and I failed. Now I'm here. Oh God. Oh, okay. At least there's something down here. Okay. Oh, I'm... Okay. It's a therapist helping a therapist. Okay, so 12. L. ID. Good thing they're circled. I was wondering why that L was circled on the card. Let's see. Maybe I should just be checking the things that you could write on. But we'll check them all just in case. Re-look at them. Okay. So it looks like they're all up there. So 12 LID. So I don't know if it's a specific order. How do you... Hold on. No, let me change this. Okay, no. What button do I press to change the thing? Oh, okay. 12 LID. Oh, they're all letters. What's the 12th letter? 12LID. Oh, no. There's numbers back here. Wait a minute. Is it numbers and letters? No. So I only have 12. So what else has a number? Hold on. Also, that might have been 22. Look. XXII 22. Unless they 22 LID. But there's only 2 letters and there's 4 numbers. I don't think there was any other circled stuff. So here's the L. Here's the ID. It's a plant. It would have to be something you could write on. I think that was the only thing. LID. Or 22. So 22 LID. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't I a Roman numeral? Yes, it's a 1. So let's put, there was a L and a D. This is the jankiest. So I only have a 12 and a 1 though. Do you think it would be like a 0, 1? Oh, I should go up. 12. And we'll mix them around. I wonder if there's another number somewhere. But I think I looked. Hold on. Hmm. $22. I'm dumb. It's 22. I keep saying 12. I don't know if it would matter, but we'll try LD and then 22, 1, and then 122. But I feel like maybe I'm missing a number, but I looked through everything, so I don't know. 22. Unless the I stands for an I. But then what's the L? Oops. 22, 1. Any ideas? So XXII. And you'd think that would be a number because there's not more letter slots. There's an L. There's an I and a D. And then the rest of these, they don't have anything circled. No other clues. Just looking for blue circle marks, but the dead rat is so funny. No circles, no numbers, no letters. Oops. I guess I could put an L, but yeah, so this should be 22, right? XXII, which that's why I'm trying to use it, but and we would go for an LD, I guess, and then try them, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like given a game where you have specific like slots, if it was just 122, why would there be? I feel like I'm missing something, but obviously since I'm here, I'm not. 10 10 1 1 10 10 1 1. Yeah, what they stand for. But I'm not sure how that converts into this puzzle. I don't remember if I had to look this one up when I first played it, because I haven't played this in probably like close to 10 years. But given the clues, wouldn't you think it would be pretty simple to figure it out? There's 3 letters and 3 numbers. Oops. And I don't know if you would use instead the letters as numbers or something weird. Maybe we'll see if there's like a start of a hint. What would this be? Chapter what? 23 maybe? What? Okay. Tell me how. It says Ace of Spades, L equals 50. How does L equal 50? What does that? Yeah. So that's apparently the number. We're gonna use it, but I don't know how to make that make sense. Oh, whoops. We need to go 2. So the ID goes together, but how does an L on an Ace of Spades mean 50? Yeah. But like why? Why is the L 50? 52 cards in a standard deck, just like 52 weeks in a year, add up to symbols equals 365. Americans use entire decks of Ace of Spades, form psychological warfare against enemy forces. How does this mean 50? How would I ever guess that? Like, there's not 50 cards in a deck. you know? Okay, so the other part of the photos in there. So did we get kidnapped by this lady? You know that feeling when you're faced with what you love and fear the most at the same time? How do you deal with those mixed feelings? These avalanche of lost possibilities in which you want to be buried forever and never be found again. L is a 50? L is a Roman numeral? What? We don't use that. I've never used a 50 as a Roman numeral. I don't get it. You're not making any sense now. All of this for some photos. Bro, what are these options? I would just tell him, like, something, I don't know, something nicer than this, bro. It's the other half of the photograph from the furnace. If you think photos aren't important now, wait until they are all you have left. Oh, bro, I just tased him over somebody who's dead. Wait until time starts to erase all those details you were fond of. When you look at a picture, you look at your past today, and you look directly into your mortality. You are no longer that chubby kid or that pimpled teen. Your world is changing and will end someday, and then you will realize that the problem is what lies outside the frame. So it's a scarab necklace, protective talisman of the living and the dead, eternal renewal of life. Shows the crossroads of life where you can choose to continue the same path or peer down the path of awakening and enlightenment. Blah, 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 blah. I have never used an L for a Roman numeral in my life. I bet I looked that up when I was playing this the first time. Someone once told me that it's supposed to be the most powerful of all amulets, symbolizing the sun, protection, and transformation. They were worn by the living and buried. Oh shit. Oh. This music. How much easier would it be to rely on the magical power of such an object to grant you serenity in life? It's him. He was watching me from the dark. He was there all the time, just took off upstairs. It looked different. Yeah, he's missing his tentacles. He knew exactly what I'd do, where I'd be. I was controlled the whole time, following his instructions. I mean, for what purpose? If you're in a room which one will lead us not to our death? Following him or forgetting about him? Do you think at this point there would be an exit that we could find? Yeah. Earlier he disappeared too. Maybe we follow him just to yeah, see what will happen. We've been waiting for this moment for what seems like ages. Now it has finally arrived. I can't quite figure out what I feel about it. Yeah, this game is a 7-hour-long game. Imagine I didn't look some of this stuff up. We would still be doing some of those puzzles. We would probably just quit. I just have to believe ... I didn't read the rest because I was complaining about being dumb. Yeah, I think the music is when that guy shows up, they do a good job because it like makes me a little scared. Even though it's a 8-bit. You're the predator now, Quinn. Get him! He's running from you! Or leading you to your death. Who knows? But really, you're pretty much in his grasp anyways. Gosh, this is awkward. I'm here talking to you. Yeah, imagine there's like his kidnapper and he's like sitting there texting me. He's just standing there looking at me, probably in a menacing way I can't see. Guess there's more hiding behind games, riddles and masks. But he's the one who brought me here, and now he's making me chase him down the house. I want to yell at him, ask him why me? Why am I here? What did I do to him? The words won't come out. I can't speak. Be careful, this could be his final trap. Grab him, fight him, and get out. Final trap. Grab him, fight him, and get out. We'll just warn him to be careful. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Let him give me all he's got. That window into rational thinking is now closed. Yeah, because it's like you don't have to kill him. Like, I've been harvesting. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. But my jaw is clenched, my muscles are tense, and I'm eager for action. So let it be my final trap then. But someone's gonna get all of me, and I can tell you right now, I don't plan on being gentle. Turn back. We're losing signal. What's wrong? I gotta tell him to turn back. He's finally confident enough to do something. Hey, can you still hear me? I followed him and he just entered a room. It looks exactly like the first room where it all began and where I first met you. And there's two options. He's going to face me and all of this charade, or either way, I'm ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. The closer I get to that room, the weaker the signal gets. I think this is where we say goodbye and go our separate ways. Thank you. I promise to stay and help you. I'll be here. No matter how good or bad it was between us, you stuck with me till the very end. Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. Yeah, you made me replay a puzzle, two puzzles twice. I feel like I was able to at least build the bridge of strength and energy across the abyss that I'm in. For the first time in ages, I don't feel like a ghost anymore. I gotta say, that's a lot of progress for me. Yeah, therapists need therapists too, man. You're just a person. Those emotions are boiling, and the outcome may not be pretty. But at least there will be something again filling what was once void. Be good. Good luck. Good luck, brother. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, ID 5022 is the license plate number. The tank. It's his twin brother. It's a soap opera. Is it 4:18 a.m.? Ah, the anguish, the vile rage, the despair of not being able to express with a shout. An extreme and bitter shout, the bleeding of my heart. Fernando Pessoa. You were right all along. I think they give some background. Like during the credits, they play clips. Is that a anime? Oh, you mean the truck. Yeah, there's some scenes that I explain because they replay some of the scenes from the very beginning and kind of show what is happening. But I thought it was pretty cool, like a psychological horror, but he's pretty much fighting himself, you know, which obviously this video game, but like internal struggles, like, but made into real, you know, like physical puzzles and mind games and things like that. So he got to himself. Yeah, if it's like a little smart, like some mystery or like I really like writing, like good writing, a good plot. I swear there is a like the video of what happens. It has to be, because otherwise I know there's some things like at the beginning they replay it and I'm like, oh, that's what he's doing. So they must play it at the very end, which is crazy. I guess that's one way to make it's like a Marvel movie. You know? They always put one at the very end, so you have to stay, you know. There's another game I like that it was like really hard for me at first. It's because it's a little survivory called oh no, I was literally gonna say Dead of Winter, but that's a board game. Crap, it's like a Cthulhu-esque, but the plot is interesting. Let me think. It's by, there's a bug and I can't get my final trophy to platinum it because it won't let me. It's not called to Cthulhu. It's Cthulhu. No, the name, I can check it. I feel like it has something like silence or something like that in the title. I can look it up after the credits. But I want to see those clips of what Quinn is doing. I'm pretty sure it's the end of the game. It has to be, right? Because I've seen them before. They replay the clips and you can see like with like what he's doing at the beginning of the game. Remember? Because he's like, he covers his bird's cage and he like puts like, he was like writing something and he puts it in a drawer and then he like goes to sleep. What is that game? I could think of the game is there THTQ games or something? THTQX or THQ? Yeah, THQ, I think. And it's winter survival horror. Sorry, this is my typing. It's Fade to Silence. Yeah. That one is pretty interesting. And yeah, there's a few other ones. Like The Forest I thought was also good. I've never played The Forest single player though. I think I get scared. But I've beat The Forest multiplayer before. I like started a single player run because in The Forest you can only get some trophies if you do it single player, but I always get too freaked out. Plus, like, I feel like I'm only good at building certain stuff, so Okay, here we go. Oh. Alternative ending. End Quinn's journey with a feeling of anger. It didn't show the clips. Maybe I gotta look it up then. Is there, hold on. Text speed. Oh my gosh, I could have had the text speed fast. Wasted so much time waiting for this man. Okay. I guess maybe they don't have it. Yeah, I deleted my thing, but there's 7 different endings. Oh, maybe that's why you have to get the other ending to see the thing, but I'll just show you because I probably won't play this again on stream to just like see all the endings. That'd be crazy. Let's see. Stay ending. Okay. What is this? 2018, I think they came out with this. Oh, there's a movie called Stay though. Who made this? Relica or whatever? Relica game. It's PQube too. PQube. Okay, here's all the endings. It's 24 minutes. We'll just watch the one. Because there's one that explains, like, in more depth what the thing is. Let's see. Okay, wait. I think I found it. There's one that shows you pretty much he was like planning to off himself. And so he goes through this like little hellscape of his own creation. And I thought for me that was like the best like explanation of it. Let me see. There's like, yeah, 7 endings. Interesting. They're pretty much all the same, but they add certain different details. Maybe, am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just read into the thing. I guess I'll show you this optional ending though. We'll watch this one. Let's see, I gotta add a browser. Add browser. And it's, we'll see if it picks it up. This one. Okay. Oh, we gotta see an ad. Oh, I have to add the audio. This is, hold on. I gotta add a window, maybe? Hold on. I'm so sorry. Add a window capture. And then this one. Okay, there we go. And do this. Do we do theater? Okay. Is this muted? No, okay. We'll see if you can hear it. Is it muted? Oh, it might not have sound, actually. I don't think they have sound, right, during it. So this is one of the options of what could happen. But there are 7 different endings. So they show you all the same stuff just at the end. There's different things that could happen. So I would say this is like a bad ending, I would say. Oh, so you can even chase him to different parts of the house depending on how you answer or how he feels at the end, I guess. So you see he falls, which is not great. So but I think at the beginning of the game, if you replay it, maybe that's why. Um, maybe I read into it, but you can tell he's having a hard time. And it looks like he wants to off himself if you like watch this part. Because he like, it looks like he's writing a note for people to find. Like, and he looks distraught and then he covers his bird. I'm like, hopefully you weren't planning to do something like that because maybe you should have given your bird away. Like, what if nobody's gonna find you? So he has like this scribbled writing that he like shoves in a desk. Like, doesn't that look a little manic? Like he's going through some stuff. Yeah, so all of this is happening in his mind, I guess. But they get you because you obviously see this, but it's just something that his mind creates. Yeah. So maybe I just assume, like, oh, he must have wanted to do something like that, you know? Now what do we do? What time is it? It's not that late. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, do I have it? No, I don't have Fade to Silence. I think I got mad because they won't give me my platinum. But these are the only games I have installed right now. Oh, this one I don't even own. Um, you know when you game share, um, you can like, yeah, game share. But I don't have that person's account linked to mine anymore, so I don't have it, which is fine. It was okay. I didn't play all the way through it. But I do like Persona 3, which is why I was like, ooh, another Atlas game. I added you. I don't know if it tells you, like, if it tells me if you added me, but I have you on my friends list. So I would assume, like, we'd have to see. This is on my PlayStation, obviously. But, I mean, if you. Let me think. The only thing is, so on my PC, I just like installed stuff. I don't know if I'm logged into anything. And well, I installed like the basic, like Steam, the app, but I don't have any games installed yet. But I would definitely say like Armello is a pretty fun game to try out since you have it but haven't played it. That would be cool. We could play that sometime. Yeah, let me see what else would be interesting to share. I'm gonna play Stardew sometime. Let's see. Yeah, this is the game that I have only one thing. Yeah, I always go invisible, like, so. But it's like a little survivor horror-y. But the plot's pretty good in it, actually.
M for mature.
Does it? play it.
My eclipse froze the world. All dead. All gone.
I need subtitles.
Our journey's at an end. Give up now.
It's a little Dark Soulsy with the creatures have set moves and things like that. And then yeah, the plot is a little interesting, like the ending I would say is pretty interesting. Oh, I heard the new Digimon game was really good. So I'll probably end up playing that too. Oh, the new Monster Hunter game was kind of disappointing to me. It was like, it's good to be able to join people, like, and get help from people that are not necessarily like in your group. But I feel like the people in Japan play so much that they can just carry you through everything. I guess it's good, but at the same time, it's like preventing you from having the grind, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's really late there, no, to be baking a cake? Or is it early? Did you just get up at like but early? Yeah, I'm on the PS5 right now. I just got my PC yesterday, so I'm just kind of like I have to set up that side of it. But yeah, I like these story type of games too. Yeah, like I don't know, it just feels too easy to play Monster Hunter now. I'm sure they added, like, this was before any of the new stuff. I would assume they came out with new stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm like baking a cake in the middle of the night. Let's see. Ooh, oops. I was really excited for Red Dead, that they might have brought it on Switch too, because I don't know, there's nothing really else that I would want to get. I played a little of the multiplayer Ghost of Tsushima, but not the story. Would you say the story is worth playing? I played a ton of the forest. Let's see how much. 160 hours of the forest. Oh, is it her birthday? Let's see. Yeah, there's a few like, oh, I really liked Heavy Rain, even though it's a bit older too. That one I think was done pretty well. Oh, you didn't play Ghost of Tsushima. I only played the multiplayer and it was okay. Like the story is probably better. So honestly, I played the crap out of Iceborne. I played almost 800 hours of Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. And at the time, it says I have 57%, but of Monster Hunter World, I got a platinum, but they they replaced the game with Monster Hunter Iceborne. So now it's at 54%. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. Sons of the Forest, is that, I think that's the second one, but that's only on PC, right? So maybe I could play that. Because I did really like the forest, but I think playing alone would be a little scary. Oh, I like this game. Maybe I'll download this to play later. It's a little platformy story game. Not like choices, but it tells you, I don't think it's very long. Let me see. I played 5 hours and I for sure have played through it at least twice. So at the most, it's like a 2 hours and a half or something. But it's cute. Yeah, I would say the Forest I played 160 hours, and I was waiting for the Sons of the Forest, but they said we're not putting it on PlayStation. So I was like, my PC is from 2014. It can only play League of Legends. So I said that's okay. But maybe now I'll look into it because I did like Sons of the Forest. Don't Starve Together. I'm so bad at this game. I know it's difficult, but it's still. And then this game, previously when I had it on like the actual PlayStation, I played 30 hours of this game before even going through the first cave, because you can like play the little card game before and before you go into the cave. So I played 30 hours of Final Fantasy VIII before even getting to the first thing. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is cool. Yeah, I think that was free, right? I haven't played it. I also haven't played Shadow of the Colossus or Outlast, any of these games. I've played a very few of my games, I would say. Haven't played Skyrim. I think I tried making a character, but then I don't know. I heard A Hat in Time was good and cute too. So maybe I'll try playing some of these sometime. Yeah, I really liked this game too. It's like 77 hours. It's a like survival game, but it's a lot of reading, so I don't know if that would be super exciting on stream. I've seen people do it though before. Yeah, 60 seconds. Or are you talking about something else? Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I also listed, 60 seconds is fun, but it is a lot of reading. That's like when you can't be too tired. And then there's this rhythm game you saw from my Citizens of Earth. I mean, that rhythm game I would say is harder than most, but I'm not that good at rhythm games. We have The Quarry, Detroit Become Human. I don't know if this is any good, but you only like AAA games. And FPS multi. Let me look up AAA games again. That's Red Dead Redemption's a AAA game, right? AAA games. High budget, produced by major publishers. I played a ton of Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, Witcher. I did not like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I never played the original one, but I did not like it. I started playing it and I was like, I can't even finish this. I like a lot of story games. Oh, that's funny. I had a friend who liked Tomb Raider, and I used to work at GameStop, so I got her like the special edition with the steelbook and everything for her birthday. Let's see. I played a ton of Dead by Daylight too. Almost 300 hours. A Way Out's a good one if you haven't played it. Okay, Code Vein. I have one more trophy to get basically. So I have to see all the endings. And then I have to let's see. Get all of the whatever. Yeah, this is also see the third ending. So I only have to see one more ending and then I'll have this platinumed. But it's a pain in the butt. This game, I had to play this twice already, and I'm in the middle of my third run, and every time, it's not even the battles. How old are you, Dono? What's Dono? Is that me? Oh. Just kidding. That's so funny. I think I don't remember if I no, we're around the same age. I think 32, 33, something like that. Sands of Time. Yeah, I exposed you. It's because I'm the same age. Cult of the Lamb was fun. Let's see. Is there anything? So these are the games I have installed. Not much. What should I run while